Hello guys, so welcome once again to Pycoders Academy Python course, and we have been treating this Python course from the basics, from the introduction to Python, learning about variables, the various data types, and we move on to the advanced beginner course, which we started with the comparison and we introduced the conditional statement. Okay, so today we will be treating logical operators which are used in the conditional statement. So it's just an add-on to the previous video, which was the conditional statement. Okay, so logical operators are operators used in logic statement. So logic statements are just two statements or two or more statements we are getting a boolean output. So let's say we are x equals to, say, y equals 3. So these are two statements. Okay, sorry. Okay, so these are two statements, x equals 2 and y equals 3. So here we are checking if 2 is assigned to x and also 3 is assigned to y. So we can combine these two statements to form a logic statement by using these operators, the and the or operator. So we can just use the and or we can use the or to just combine this logic statement. Okay, so previously when we wanted to see if, so let's say x equals 2 and y equals 3. So in our previous video, let's say we wanted to say if x equals 2 and y equals 3, we just print some code. So let's say if x equals 2, if y equals 3, print, let's say, sorry, print yes. Okay, so you are saying if x equals 2 and if y equals 3, print yes. So let's print it out. Okay, so we got yes here, so this is true. Okay, so we can achieve this code using the logical operators, and let me bring it on the same line. In using the logical operators, we ignore the if and the colon of the first statement. Okay, so we will have this and we just put the logic operator inside, like between these two statements. So when we are using the and, put it here, and when we are using the or, put it here. Okay, so remember the code here should be tabbed. Okay, so we have this. So let's say we are looking at how to use the AND logical operator. So in the AND logical operator, as we did in the previous example, we were just saying if x equals 2 and if y equals 3, then we print yes. This is the same code. If x equals 2 here, if x equals 2 here and y equals 3 here, then we print this code. So simple. So we have achieved the same output with just a little code using the logical operator. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so we have yes here, so we got the same output. So you can use the AND logical operator when you want to check if the left hand side is true and the right hand side is also true. So let's look at this. X equals 2 here, and we are checking if x equals 2, which is true, and y equals 3 here, and we are also checking if y equals 3, which is true. So when both are true, when the left hand side and the right hand side are true, then we use the AND logical operator. Okay, so now let's move on to the OR logical operator. Okay, so the OR logical operator is used is used when both are true. When both sides are true. Let's say the left hand side is true and the right hand side is true. Okay, let's see an example. So we have this. So when x is true, which is true here, when y, which is true here. So when both are true, you get here. So it can also do the functions of the AND logical operator. Then if the left hand side is true or the right hand side is true and the other is false. So let's say this was 3, okay, and so this is false. So the left hand side is false since it's 2 here, and the right hand side is true since it's 3 there. Okay, so let's run this code. So you see we got the same output. Yes, it's because they all like just bring a logic out. It's saying if the left hand side is true or false and the right hand side is also true or false, then you just uh, print the code there. Okay, so we can also have an example where this is true, the left hand side is true and the right hand side is false. So let's see. So let's run this code. So we got the same output. Yes. Okay, what if both are false? So yeah, and this, let's see, yes, true. So let's run this code. So you can see we didn't get any output here. So it means when both are false, they all won't be working. So we can handle this by just bringing an else block here. So else print, sorry, no. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so we got no here. So you can see that the first block didn't work. It didn't run because both sides were false. So it didn't run. Okay. So I think we are done with logical operators, and moving on, we will be touching on the other data types we introduced in our previous video, which we said we will be learning the list, tuples, dictionaries, and sets. Okay. So in our next video, we will start with the list data type.